Hello, 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 and good Saturday morning, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. It's a nice bonus stream that we're going to be doing today. For my nephew's birthday, I'm continuing making some macrons, however you want to pronounce it. Um, my sister-in-law Taylor and I were doing it the other day. We made some lemon ones on Thursday. Now, and we ran out of time because it was after work, and by the time we had finished, it was like 9 o'clock. So I'm doing a second batch of them. This time I'm making peanut butter. Oh, I forgot the actual second part of it. It's peanut butter and chocolate. So the actual cookie or the macaron itself will be peanut butter, and then it's gonna have chocolate ganache filling. So it's gonna be pretty fun to make. But first, we're gonna make some burger buns because I asked, because we're doing burgers for dinner at their house for the birthday boys party, whatever, a little get together right with the family. So I'm gonna make some awesome buns using Joshua Wiseman's recipe. I did include a new command. If you do exclamation point recipes, you'll be able to see what we're following. So every stream I'll be updating it. First, we're gonna start blooming our yeast. So for this, we're gonna use a half a cup, or 120 grams of whole milk. That's gonna be warmed up to about 95 degrees. So I'm gonna measure this out, toss in the microwave just for about 30 seconds. That's a little much. A little dash more. There we go. So like I said, we're gonna put this in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so. That way it can come to temperature that we need it at. And then once we get that done, we will add about 9 grams of yeast, which is 1 tablespoon. So let's check that out. Oh, that's ounces. Don't want ounces, we want grams. We got our thermometer right here. So let's get 9 grams out. There we go. That's 10. Let's do just a little bit less. 9 grams now. Set it aside. Let's check this temperature. Make sure. Probably not going to be the correct temperature just yet, but we don't want it to be too hot, otherwise it'll kill our yeast. You want it at like a nice temperature. You should have went and got McMuffins. Maybe you should. You can still do that, but just watch me while you're driving. I don't advise that. I don't condone that. I'm just kidding. I do not authorize you to drive and watch Twitch at the same time. Jamie did that apparently, but she's bad.
Remember?
I remember.
That a parent.
I know. I'm just saying. I do remember. I was joking because I don't condone that. If I had cruise control on, I could, so it's basically dries itself. Yes, you said that. So we got our yeast in here. Let's mix it all up. And then what we're going to be doing is making a tingzhang, I can't pronounce it correctly, mixture. So that's going to consist of 20 grams of bread flour, 27 grams of water, and 60 grams of whole milk. So let's just set this aside, let it work its magic. So with this, let's get a bowl out.
Hey!
You girls need to stop your
I
shenanigans.
looks like ran from nervous puppy.
So this is 2 tablespoons or 20 grams of bread flour. That's perfect. So we're going to place all these ingredients into a medium heat pan or pot. So turn that on. I hate that sound that this makes. Next, we're going to add our 60 grams of milk. You got to be careful with this because I can't take this back after I do that. One little drop at a time. There we go, 60 grams. And then we're going to do 27 grams of water. And what we're going to do is just dump it in here and we're just going to keep stirring it. That's... What is she doing? We're just going to stir this repeatedly over and over again until it combines. And you're going to see it's going to turn into a nice little paste here in the matter of like 30 seconds. You can already see that it's already doing that. Pasty goodness. And then we're going to set this aside and we're going to toss this into our mixture. Alright, that's all done. That was rather quick. We'll unplug this because we're done with this now. We don't need this anymore. Set this aside. You need to keep her on the carpet, please.
She's on the carpet.
Doesn't sound like it.
Imagine this is.
Then stop playing with her. Go take her in the bedroom.
I wasn't. Her toy's on the floor.
And mind your business, I'm the one that's fucking doing something in here. Pardon my French. Huh? Should give her some of her medicine and calm her down. So now we're gonna just take this out, set this aside, because we're gonna be adding this into our flour mixture. I've made these buns a couple times before, and they were delicious. I definitely recommend making these if you have the time to do so. All right, so let's set this aside. Let's cool off just for a couple minutes. The next thing we're going to be doing is let's get all our dry ingredients combined before we toss it into the stand mixer. So for this, we are going to use... Yeah, we found some stuff last night. and we found a few more things this morning. So that was a good thing. They're stocked at the Walmarts, so that was a good thing. And good morning, Itzel. How'd you like your wrap? Jamie didn't tell me because I don't think you told her. So what we're going to be doing is adding 320 grams of bread loaves. Yes, our Walmarts. We have 2 of them within like 15 minutes of us. We're doing 320 grams of bread flour. Ooh, 320 on the dot. Nice. Next, let's see. Am I supposed to? It's been a while. I'm reading his. Let's see. One of my towns shut down for 2 days. Yeah, okay. Sorry. The one in my town shut down for 2 days to sanitize and stock its shelves. You understand their stock was still sitting in the middle of the aisles with empty shelves. That's crazy, dude. Do they not have enough workers? That makes no sense. All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing is adding 7 grams of fine sea salt. And 35 grams of granulated sugar. These little cups that I have here make good use. 35 grams of sugar. And then we're just gonna toss that in there. Let's do a little whiskey whisk of all this. It's really good. Thank you. Just forgot to say no tomato. My apologies. I'm glad you liked it though. All right, so let's check our yeast. So we still got a couple minutes on the yeast, but you can see it's alive because it's blooming. You kind of see it there from this angle. So we'll set that there. And I need to technically double this recipe. Yeah, or I'll make another variant. Or no, yeah, I'll double the recipe actually. No, this should be fine. We will be good with this. Actually, we'll be good. We will be good. Like I said, Peach, though, you just gotta move somewhere that somewhere else that I'm trying to get a good angle. Let's do that right there. Somewhere that, is in civilization, out in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure you'll have better chances at purchasing stuff. All right. Let's add in the ingredients. We're using our dough hook attachment, of course, since we're going to be kneading some bread. I put it on correctly, that is. I'm just gonna go on a medium-low speed, nothing too crazy. Hey Josh, how's it going, buddy? You know, just doing a bonus stream, making some buns and some macarons. Hopefully these macarons are pretty awesome. Happy Saturday indeed. Until next Saturday when I have to work. So we're gonna slowly add in our yeast mixture. I was pretty happy to hit a restock at Walmart yesterday and this morning. So it was pretty cool. Got a few things, you know. Next thing we're gonna add in is our Hangzhong mix. What's even crazier is that we never see stuff at the Walmart. So that's pretty sweet. We're gonna mix all this together until it's homogenized. So I've never seen stuff at Target or Wally. Yeah, like the only time I've really seen like a good stock at Target was last week. And then we went this yesterday morning and they didn't have anything, but that's okay. We hit it elsewhere. So the next thing we're gonna use one whole egg and one egg yolk. I'm using these at room temperature to make life easier. Coming together now, let's add our egg. Just gonna do one at a time. We're gonna increase the speed on this now. The mix right there that was on the edge. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really get too many hits last night from the Chinese face, except for that Rillaboom and the Careless. So then what we're going to be doing now is adding 3 tablespoons of butter, one at a time. Drop the butter, but luckily it's still in the drop. You don't want to have these all at the same time because it's not going to incorporate stuff. But it's enough to try. We need it for later. Let's get this up on my dough hook because it's not getting on the hook for some reason. Let's get that there. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Let's see if it stays all hooked up. I mean, hopefully soon, there's going to be a lot more stock available that people are going to be able to get what they want when they want. Except for, that new Target rule that they're starting next week where it's like one item per person per day or something like that. But every Target in our area is different. Like the Target I always get stuff at, it's 3 items per UPC per person. So if there's 5 items, you can get 15 total products per person. This butter doesn't want to get incorporated for some reason. Get in there, buddy. Come on. Get on that dough hook. Cleaning up my mess, so I have room to make more mess once we start our Macrons. And hopefully I get some stiff peaks out of the egg white. That's like the one thing I was worried about that didn't really happen too well on Thursday. They were like medium peaks, still floppy, but they were good. The Macrons still had little peaks popping up, but obviously we want them to expand a little bit more than they ever have. Then they came out for the rest of the day. May add just a little bit more flour because it's not funny. Do like a little dash. So it comes off the edge and it turns into a nice ball. Coming apart, let's add just a little bit more. That's enough. That's how it's coming apart now. Coming from the bottom, unsticking from the bottom, we want that to go on side. For and And that's good right there. Let's grease this bowl. And then we're gonna set this aside for about an hour and a half. Until it's doubled in size. Toss it in the microwave so that it's in a nice warm area. Actually, you know what? I think it still needs a little bit more. I think it needs a little bit more flour too, because it's still sticking. It's having a hard time getting it out of the bowl there. We don't want that happening. So just toss just a little bit more flour into it. Let's see how it goes this time. Maybe that's a little bit more flour is all I need. Obviously don't want it to overdevelop, but pretty sticky at the bottom there. Looks a lot better. Let's take this off. It's still a little sticky, but it's fine. It's coming out a lot better than it was before. Let's turn it into a little ball, seam side down. Let it do its magic. Let's clean this up. And definitely would recommend buying some of this Dawn Power Wash. It's worked wonders so far. It's like getting rid of everything. Don't really have to scrub too much. I just let it sit there for about 30 seconds and everything comes off the edge, comes off of it. Oh, do you have a 2-peach? Nice. I just have flour everywhere. So, actually, I'm gonna kind of fold this into a nice ball. You can see it's looking really good now. Just giving it a moment's rest. Nice little ball. Now it's going into a little nappy nap. Yeah, we bought it 2 weeks ago, I think it was. The Power Wash. Because they had it at Costco, and I was like, oh, let's just get it because we were running low on dish soap. So now that's going to go into a nice little rest for about an hour and a half. While we continue on, let's clean this up because we're going to need the stand mixer to do the Macrons, however you want to pronounce it. Everyone says it differently. So the proper terminology is how you want to say it. That's what I say. Or as my wife says, absolutely delicious. Because that's what I say about everything. Right?
Yeah.
Yup.
Absolutely.
Absolutely delicious.
Wrong.
I know I'm not wrong. So the new Mortal Kombat movie? Stayed up late to watch that. You know, I'm an old man. I go to bed pretty early these days. Watch it. Watch it, watch it, watch it. It was amazing. I mean, you know, like every movie has its ups and downs, obviously. Um, but it was really good. The story was awesome. The main character, Cole, is just like a brand new person. I don't, if I recall reading correctly, because I like Googled who he was. It was like he has no tie to the games. It was just a brand new character for the movie. But yeah, it was really good. Definitely worth a watch. These come off. You know, deep clean this because there's like some gunk just. My wipe this down every time I use it. There's just stuff developing in the crevice there. Yeah, you gotta watch it, Peach. For sure. Set this right here. Maybe we'll watch it on the TV. Yeah, I don't know why you were having issues with it. I mean, like I said, I don't watch it off my off of it. I watched off the HBO, so that may have been why. Let's see. I need to go into my own Twitch here. Media, Twitch, so I can use my own chat command. So I can I even get in my own chat? Chat. There we go. Hi. Let's see if it works. Hi. Okay. Let's do our exclamation point recipe. If I spell recipe right. No. Did I do recipes? Ah, there it is. Just doing the cheating method, you know, try to get my gotta get the recipe pulled up on this. Thank you, Peach. I did spell it wrong. Appreciate the help. Alright, so for this, so when we made the macarons the other night, it was actually measuring everything out by weight. This, we're not doing that, which is kind of interesting. So, prepare a baking sheet by lining parchment paper. If you choose to make a template to follow, make rows of 4 circles with a pencil. Flip the parchment paper over so the pencil doesn't get into the food. Maybe we should do that first. Let's set this aside just for a minute. And we can see how well my drawing skills are. They're gonna be pretty bad. Because when I was doing this the other night, I couldn't trace very well. So let's get this one going. Parchment paper out. Good. So what we did the other night is we used the actual cap from the cream of tartar. Set this over here for now. Red flour, we don't need you no more. At least not for the moment. Baking soda, we don't need you either. Set you over there. So yeah, we use this and we just drew circles with it. So let's try doing that again. Like I said, my tracing skills the other night really weren't the best. And you know, it's not that hard to trace, but obviously for me it was. As you see, not a perfect circle. Not a perfect circle by any means. That one was better. Maybe let's do by rows of 5. Let's see how many we make out of this. So I think we made, how many, do you remember, babe, how much it was the other night?
What?
Do you remember how many total we made the other night? It was like 2 of her baking.
18?
Was it 18? Okay.
Okay.
It was like 18, then we had like 1 spare. And we tried that 1 wafer, the 1 cookie.
1 extra.
Yeah, the 1 extra. Obviously, these are guidelines for you to make your cookie. Some people just do it by eye, other people do it like this. Or they actually have baking sheets that have the circles in them. You know, you always gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. I'll put like a line right there. Each sheet. I did on like the super fat side for this one. Those ones are a little bit close. Come on. So when we taste tested the lemon ones the other night, for some reason they tasted like Fruit Loops. I thought they tasted like Lucky Charms at first, but then my sister-in-law was like, no, they taste like Fruit Loops. I was like, okay, yeah. I get that now. I can see it now. Who's fighting?
Charlie licking my hand.
Gotcha. Alright. That's good. So we've got 25. So we got 10, so we have 20 right there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, we had 18 pairs, or was it 18 total? Do you remember?
What?
Was it 18 pairs or 18 total?
18 total.
Okay.
18 pairs, I think.
Okay. Obviously, I can make more circles on another pan, but this is what we're gonna work with. So we'll set this aside. Now let's start making our actual filling. Or not our filling, our cookie. God, I hate recipes. For the shell, alright, we did that. Sift together the almond flour and PB2 and powdered sugar. If you can't find almond flour, you can always make with almonds in a food processor. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our egg whites first. So this requires 3 large egg whites. I'll just use my hand. Makes life easier. Actually, unless I get a good crack on this. Oh, we got a good crack on it. Come on.
Less. Less on my calendar. I don't know why my recipe just jumped up. I hate. Why can't people just like not have ads on their stuff? It messes with everything. Pound of sugar. Some of it wet. Add there. Right. And then 4 tablespoons. 4 tea. I'm assuming that means 4 tablespoons. Four tea, right? That sounds like tablespoons to you guys, yeah? No, I've never seen it labeled as that. You do think teaspoons as well. Well, that's TSP. So that's all. These are resting on the counter. We're gonna have a little pack opening for the food today. How's your car going for Jude Blood? Good. Can't even hear half the thing. Look at this. You're actually forming. Oh my goodness. So let's try to get all these little crumbles. So next step is cleaning up the mess of the almond powder. Let's just combine all this. It's all nice and mixed together. And see what else we need to add to this grind mixture. All right. Margin spool, add whites on high. We did that. Okay, so now we're going to add our peanut tartar, which we need a 1/4 teaspoon of. Get this going. I didn't really smell the slab the other night. It's stinky. Got it in my nose. And then a 1/4 cup of. was a big old prank on my third occasion. Even worse than it was with others. Alright. Oh, this one doesn't even call for butter. That's interesting. We're gonna let this go till I increase the speed of the mixer. We're gonna let this form some stiff heats, hopefully. Come on. Come out on the counter for buddy. Flour. I know I'm calling this flour buddy. It isn't my name. This is kind of like the same thing that was happening the other day where those stiff peaks weren't forming like they should have. I don't know why. Keep an eye on it and see what happens. I'm sure my neighbor's like, what the hell is going on in that apartment? We have our windows and the door. Take a peek at it. As we're forming now. Looking a lot better. Stop this real quick.
Let's see how our peaks are. Stiff peaks have been achieved. Nice. Right? That looks better than the other night?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't even look at me, but you probably looked at it.
I'm looking at the screen.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
What should I look at you?
I don't know. Just saying, lady.
What are you saying, sir?
I'm just saying. All right. So let's take this all out. Those look a lot better. Those were successful this time. Oh, shoot. Sorry, people. Not sorry. Just kidding. That was weird. My viewers went from like 10 or 12 all the way down to 4. That's very odd.
Saturday, maybe people.
What's that?
But it's Saturday and we people got stuff to do.
True.
We can't hang with you all morning.
Just a bunch of lurkers. That's all. All right. So now, let's fold in our dry mixture.
What's still in it?
Is she? Let's get all this egg white out. Don't want to lose any of it. Best we can. As I just fail to get any of it out. Just shifting it from one area to another. That's fine. Let's try it. Very, very, very soft. Very good too, though. So very lightly and carefully fold in 1/3 of almond flour with a spatula. Altogether, you want to have about 45 turns. If you don't mix enough, the macaron shell will be extremely fluffy and cracked. If you overmix, it'll be extremely flat and may not form a foot. Repeat with the rest of the almond flour mixture. So, that's about 1/3 of it. Fold. Count with me. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just kidding. What are you doing? Stop. So is it for? It's weird. It's like 45 total or 45 per third. That's what I don't. The other recipe said just fold gently until all the mixture that you have is incorporated and you don't really see any dry. I think it's like total, so we're doing thirds. What are you doing, lady? As you proceed to run away. See, like now it's not. I guess it's getting better. I was gonna say it wasn't actually getting wet. I don't know. Imagine doing this every day. It'd be so crazy. Okay, let's get the last of our mixture in there.
I wonder if Kenosha's gonna do a thing this year.
What, the farmer's market?
Yeah.
A lot of places are.
Well, because we should go, because there was the one place where Taylor bought macarons from.
Yeah.
The one, for the food truck.
Oh, really?
Like a bakery food truck type thing.
Hopefully I didn't like overdo these. So now, this mixture looks kind of like what it was the other night though. Okay. So now what we're going to do is Preheat the oven to 300 degrees. And I've seen this differently, like based on the recipe. Like some people are like 300, 315, 325, you know.
Oh, the card.
Let's see your card.
Not
Not right now. Okay.
I need coffee.
You need coffee?
Stat.
You hear that? She needs coffee. You want an espresso or what do you want? So I can make an espresso.
Sure.
Chat, should my wife have a cup of coffee or some espresso? What do you think? Where did I put? We brought them in, right?
What?
My tips?
They weren't on the bed. Oh, the ones from Taylor's one?
Yeah, the one that I left there.
I don't know where
Not left, but
I don't know where you put that.
I mean, neither do I. But we need those. So we need. They advise using a number 10 tip. So. Taste says espresso, so I guess I'm making some espresso for you.
Okay. Where did it say?
Where did I keep? Hopefully I brought them. I swear I thought I brought them.
Where did you put it?
I have no idea.
In the car? Like where in the car did you put it?
I put them in the bag.
Yeah, what bag?
Well, here's a 13. In the bag that we brought from Mater's house.
And is that bag inside?
Yes. Remember with all the whisk and stuff that we left? It's got to be here somewhere. It's got to be here somewhere. But I don't know where I put it. Oh, they're right here in the sink, because that's where I just left them, yeah. Number 10, found it. Because Taylor, oh wait, no, Taylor's got the star one at her house, right? Because she's going to be filling the lemon ones. I don't know where I put the other one at. But I have this one right here, so we're all good in the hood now. Now we're in the hood. What's up? Now we're a hood? Yes, we're a hood. We're the dough knights, or I don't know even what we would call our chat, our viewers. Peach, what would we call our people in this community?
Mo's does.
Mo's doughs.
Mo's little does.
Mo's little doughs. Hopefully this one isn't the too big of a one. Because I had that issue the other day, remember? No, this one's fine. This one actually works pretty well. The dough knights. That's what I was thinking. You guys were the dough knights. No, me. Like, I was thinking the other day, I was like, oh, what can I call you people? The dough knights? I don't know. What would you guys like to be called? That's the better question. I was like, why do I have a black mark? But that's the permanent marker. All right. Uh-oh, I'm dropping the filling. Let's just see how well these turn out. Hopefully I didn't fail us, Taylor. Hopefully I didn't fail us. What?
I was trying to read something and I whipped my card off the table.
Oh. Alright, that should be good for right now. We still have some more left in here, but we will form those here shortly if we need more. Set this here. Let's clean this a little bit off. Let's try it. That is very peanut buttery and absolutely delicious. Oh, shut up. I know I say that. You know what it tastes like though? It tastes like a really dang good peanut butter cookie. Dang good. And who cares if I say absolutely delicious? Do you want to get the mocha pot ready? What's that?
Okay. I said I didn't have a problem with it. I think it's cute.
You think it's cute?
That's your little catchphrase thing. What?
What's going through your head over there, lady? I know. That's what I said. What's going on with you? These scissors are so good. I love them. Alright. Let's do our piping. Let's pipe these. She's coffee deprived? No, we're talking about Noelle. Noelle's going batshit. She just ran right out of the bathroom. The bedroom, I should say. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't overdo this because the batter looks different than the lemon one that we were dealing with. Doesn't feel, and it's coming from the top of the bag. No.
You gotta push it down and twist the top of the bag.
Yeah, I overfilled the bag. That's why.
Yeah.
So.
I want to fill the bag halfway. Less than halfway.
Oh no. Come on. These aren't even like coming out though as like fast. Do you remember how the lemon ones were squeezing out really fast?
Yeah.
These ones aren't even doing that though.
Oh, I can't make a card.
I don't know sort of it's like the consistency of the like the peanut butter and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They are literally just like little turds. Little turds. Now I have that stupid TikTok song, or sorry, the Alvin and the Chipmunk song. 3 little turds sitting on my baking pan. That's not the right song, but you know what I mean.
3 little birds.
Yeah, 3 little birds. So that's what it really looks like. Little turds that I'm making out of this. That one actually came out really well. But I have a whole bunch on my hand right now. Just gonna grab a different spatula. Real good. Yeah, that's gonna be. I can see this being like a really killer cookie, though. Just like a peanut butter cookie. So I don't know how many we're going to be able to make out of this tape, but hopefully this will be a good amount. I apologize. I don't know. They're allowed to now. If we have enough for this too, these last two. I'm sure we do. Come on. Oh no. Now there's just... Going over some of the ones that are smaller looking. Who are the girls?
No, it's just serious.
All right, so those look not bad, I guess. Now we're just going to tap them down and see how well they come out. Obviously, they're not flattening out how I want them. Get some of these poop looking things out of the way. I'm not really pressing down on them, I'm just trying to get those top ridges off. Like these ones flattened out, so that's good. See, like that one's flattening out really well. I don't know if you can tell. See, like some of them have those ridges. So now we're just gonna let them sit here for about 20 minutes. We'll put them over here on the counter. So I can clean this up. There's only a little bit of batter left. You want to try it? before I wipe it up. There's like, can't even.
Oh, it's kind of good.
It could be like a really good peanut butter cookie, couldn't it?
That's gonna be good.
That's why I gave it to you. All right, where's the mocha? What do you want?
I'm gonna give you a sprinkle.
Oh, well, I need to get hot water first.
Alright.
Perfect. I couldn't even see it. What are you doing? You could have just handed that to me. I figured. I saw. This is the brown sugar, right? That I made the other night. You girls need to simmer down over there. Let's put that on a medium temperature. Oh, you know it'd be really good? I'm sure Taylor would love it.
Peanut butter espresso cookie?
Yeah, like an espresso macaron. That would be actually pretty tasty, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit more. Hopefully we have enough ice.
Oh, yeah, I'm nice to make some.
Yeah, we haven't made any in a while. Get this off so I don't knock it off here. All right. Hot. That's what happens when you touch that stuff. Make sure we get this sealed nice and tight. Otherwise it won't do its thing. So we're gonna wait 20 minutes for this. So let's put just a timer. It's already been about 2 minutes, so just put it on for 18 minutes. Oh, I got stuff in there, so let's just set it there for now. Start cleaning up our mess that we have here. We're gonna start making the ganache as well. Let me just start, like I said, moving stuff away out of here. Oh, I use my active dry yeast, not my instant yeast that I had in here.
You did it?
No, I said I used my active dry yeast, not the instant yeast.
What does that mean?
Nothing. We just had it takes a little bit longer to bloom. That's why I used, you sit there. Don't know how that happened.
Because the thing is dumb. That's why that happened.
My light just toppled over. That was funny. That was fun. Still got a little bit of this left. Let's try it. Real good. It's real tasty. Spray and wipe down, it says. I really need to get like some other lighting in here, like another ring light or something. Right? Like another ring light for instead of using a stupid lamp would be better. And get something in front of the ring light so that it's you don't see the ring, and it's more of like, I don't know, kind of like they use for the Elgato lights. Or like in the studio, really, where they have the white matte thing in front of it. So. Guess I didn't. Can you give me a Darkness Ablaze pack? One of those, please. Just. You want to open one, or do you want me to open both? I'll open both of them then. You don't care. Set it right there. Let's get my nerdiness on. That's what I am. I'm just a nerd. I'm a nerd for sure. For sure. But that was one thing that I've been really needing for like my card collections are top loaders. So they're the plastic, hard plastic sleeves, if you don't know what they are, that protect your more valuable cards. Or if you're gonna sell them or ship them out, you want to put them in there. And was able to find those at retail price instead of paying $12, $15 for a pack of 25. I paid $4 for a pack of 35. I was like, yeah, buddy. Pretty soon to start selling any duplicates that I have on eBay. Just to make a little bit of money. Get some of that investment back. Dishes are nice and clean. Let's dry off our hands. Oh, I actually should clean up this area. Where did my towel go that I was using? There it is. All right, let's dry it. I would have used that towel, but that towel's a little damp. All right, let's see what we get. So we found 2 Darkness Ablaze packs. We have Eternus and Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl. Let's see what we get. Try not to see the code card. Hey, Noel. Because with these packs, depending on the code card color, so I'll let you guys see it, the code card color depends on if you get something good or not. We have Lightning Energy, Cape of Toughness. Now let's do it right here. Cape of Toughness, Vibrava, Simisear, Rookity, Torchic, Trapinch, which is a Yarn Trapinch, Jigglypuff, Ducklet. I don't think I have that. I haven't seen that. Hey, get out of here! Go!
Noel, come here.
I'm driving everybody crazy. What is that? Arctivish, and for our rare, a manic trick non-hollow. So that was, you guys saw it. I didn't get to see it. That was not a good pack. No hits from that. I mean, there's more cards in the collection there that I haven't gotten for the base of the collection. Same thing, let you guys see it. See the Larvitar. Alright, we have Fighting Energy, Piers, Vanillish, Shinotic, Larvitar, Grimer, Galarian Darumaka, Sentret, Rowlet, a reverse Scovet, and for our rare, a Wigglytuff non-hollow. So those were both not good packs. But at least, you know what? That's a friendly looking Wigglytuff. Not angered. So both of those were non-hitters, babes. No hits from those. Sad face and super sad face. But I'm sure you guys don't care about that. We do, though. We do. The copy's done. Let's take it off the heat. There's her freshly made espresso. Set it there for right now. I love this milk. That's fun. Do we have heavy cream still? I believe we do, yeah.
I think
Like
so.
an open one, but not a lot. Yeah. We do. But we still have Tays to use for her stuff. Oh, but we don't have any vanilla, so that's fine.
I don't have any vanilla.
We don't have any vanilla cream, or the stuff that I made for you.
Oh, the syrup.
Yeah, vanilla
I thought you
syrup.
meant vanilla creamer. Yes, we do.
And so we have 3 ice cubes. What's that?
Well, that's not gonna do anything, so.
I'll cool it off quickly, I promise
Nothing
you.
you can do about it.
Just check it out. We're gonna work our magic. We're gonna work some magic, okay?
Yeah, but then I'm not gonna have any ice for the actual drink. So it's fine.
I'm still making it. Regardless, it's got to be drinking.
It's not gonna taste right.
Well, we'll see how it tastes. If you don't like it, I will drink it, I guess. Because yes, you do need a whole bunch more. You need...
You gotta check that we got all ingredients for it.
Well, I will drink a hot drink, a warm drink, okay? It's fine. The hack is baby. It's like Forrest Gump says, you never know what you're going to get. Right? Now she's over here all salty, so I'll make you a cup of coffee. It's a lot of foam. A lot of foam. A little bit too much foam. Foam mustache. A foam stash. What is she doing? We went to Starbucks last night for her, and they didn't have any of the brown sugar syrup. So they did like a, what was it, a dolce one, right? Cinnamon dolce, and it was okay, but it wasn't the same. But if you need your coffee fix, obviously, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll just, should have warmed this up actually. Do that right now. Warm it up and froth it. We have 3 minutes left before we gotta toss these into the oven. There's still little peaks on them, so that's not the best, but it's okay. Maybe for the second time making these in an entirely different recipe than what we followed the other night. I think I did a decent job. And the our dough here is doubling in size just fine. Looks pretty dang good. Our milk is nice and toasty. Let's froth it up. Make a latte. You know, a barista, attempting to be a barista. Here's your drink.
There's drink.
Obviously, it all blends together because the ice can't really capture it. It's okay, yeah? You're welcome. Oh, that's just like legit just pure foam. I foamed it up too much. I just made a brown sugar espresso, hot, with milk on top. Frothy milk. Did I make a heart? No. How about you buy me that Breville? And we can be baristas, and then Taylor can come over and make baristas, and then the Mo's Dough's bakery and coffee shop would be officially legit born, because then we will be serving coffee. Not just straight milk. I want so. Look at that. That's pretty fancy looking. Jamie. Look at the screen. Look at my little art I got. Ooh, I'm so fancy. I'm a fancy pants. I'm gonna pour this into your new container because I don't like this thing anymore. So I was at the dollar store the other day, and I found this. I was like, oh, this would be perfect to put her stuff into. And ironically enough, it's obviously not meant for.
It's like an olive oil.
It's an olive oil, or vinegar. I think it actually said vinegar on it. That was a big chunk of something that came out of there. So now we can just make an entire jar of it. Let's see how this thing pours out, though. Let's just see. Oh, it pours out a lot, so I don't get why there's that little one in there. That's not bad. You ever try it? I mean, just like straight up espresso, but you get that brown sugar goodness in it. You like it?
Yeah.
You want one of these too?
No, get
Yeah.
this.
Okay, just want to make sure. Just want to make sure, little lady. All right. Hi. How are you? What are you doing? Alright, so these are good. Let's toss them in the oven for about 17 minutes, I think it was. That's what it was the other night for the other recipe, but let's take a peek at this recipe. This recipe may be different. As I have a cup in my way. Because I'm trying to make my way downtown. All right, so place in the oven for about 18 minutes until they no longer stick. In a microwave bowl, add the heavy cream. All right, so we need Hey Google, set a timer for 16 minutes.
16 minutes. That's starting now.
All right. So we need a half a cup of heavy cream. So let's get that going. We're going to toss this in the microwave. Says for about 45 seconds, right? In microwave, add the heavy cream microwave 1 minute 45 seconds. Okay. So I said a half a cup. I'll get my measuring cup out when I have this right here. Let me dry that off. Get water in our cream. Oat. Yeah. See how much cream we have left. Oh, nice. That was half a cup right there. So, for a minute and 45 seconds, we can throw this in there for. Wait until it's the 15-second mark. Oh, excuse me. All right. Oh, whatever. In a separate bowl, add the milk chocolate and peanut butter chips. So let's get this out of our way. Come on, recipe. Where are you at? Yet again, you jumped on me. Because you suck. Jump to recipe. I hate this website. So we need a half a cup of peanut butter cups. Or peanut butter. Our heavy cream is done. It really rose, so we need those milk chocolate. So she gave me 2 bags of chocolate. I'm not sure which one she wants me to use. Because it says use milk chocolate. Or maybe I'll just do like a half of the semi-sweet and half of dark chocolate. Does that sound fine, babe? Jamie?
What?
Because it says she gave me 2 bags of chocolate chips. One's dark chocolate and one's semi-sweet. And it says use milk chocolate. I'll just use the semi-sweet ones, I guess. But she wants to do like a half and half of it.
Sure.
I'm gonna do just the 1 cup of this for now. Can you get out of the kitchen, please? All right, so to make the ganache, and whisk. So we'll pour this into our chocolates. We're gonna whisk. I hate this whisk actually. This is the bad whisk. This thing's nuts. Oh, it says let it sit for a minute. Okay, so I'll just let it sit for about a minute longer then. let's see, what time is it? So we're an hour 55, so we got, I'd say, about 10 minutes left until we gotta make the buns. Form the buns to the balls. And then they're going to sit there for a while. This is what we say to each other every day. Phone, wallet, keys. Phone, wallet, keys, Jamie?
Yep.
Phone, wallet, keys. Now, where did I put my coffee?
Phone, wallet, keys.
Clicker, it used to be.
The additional stuff.
Could not finish this drink I made because it's too strong. Now I'm gonna get the shakes. Okay. It's been sitting, so now let's just whisk it all together. Let it just keep whisking until it's all gone. These chips, these chocolate chunks are actually still visible. I think that's probably why they asked to use probably use the milk chocolate because those will melt pretty dang well. These chocolate chunks you can still see in there, they're not melting. I mean, at least everything else is melting out of there. So essentially, we're done with this stream for a while because we're gonna have to wait for the buns to prep, which is gonna be another like 30-45 minutes. And then this actually has to sit in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours.
What does?
The ganache.
2 to 3 hours? It's already noon.
I know. It says this has to sit for 2 to 3 hours until it sets up.
You should have made that first.
Well, I didn't know that. Well, it's gonna sit in the fridge for 2 hours and then I will make them. We're going over there at 3 o'clock, you said. What's that? I don't listen to you? Okay, we're not gonna have this argument. So this is gonna go in the fridge for 2 hours. You know, I don't have to go over there when you go over there, so I can go out there right after. You know this. I know this. We all know this. And don't you still have to take your shower and everything? Don't you have to get ready? So we're going to toss this in the fridge and let it sit there for a couple hours. Let's take a peek at our buns because we could probably get those worked on right now, to be honest. Wash my hands. On the burner there. No, it's okay, Tay. Don't worry about it. I mean, by the time they're set, you know, they will be ready, and all I have to do is just let them pipe, because the wafers, the cookies themselves have to sit there for like an hour to cool off after they come out. So by the time those are done cooling, fully cooled off, the buns will be done and cooled off.
When I said make first, it's make the ganache first.
Well, I didn't.
in the thought. Just saying.
Okay. Why are you getting angry over it? I didn't get mad. You got mad. Uh-huh. My name is Jamie. Well, I didn't read the instructions until now. So it's okay. You don't need to argue with me. Oh, you're not? Okay. Alright. So, what we're going to do now is take these out. It's doubled in size. Clean that up again. Alright. So, get some flour out. And this just gonna be normal flour. Doesn't have to be anything special. Just a lightly floured surface. Punching the gases out, throw it on there, and there goes that. Just turn it into a ball. Let's get our bench scraper out. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh shoot, there's not enough buns, but I'll just buy some more at the store before we go over there, Tay. I'm sorry. These buns. Probably make. Just split this in half. We'll make 7 or 8 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'll buy more buns on the way to your guys' house because I didn't make enough. But that's fine. I'll get some brioche buns from the store. Do our rolling method so we get a nice little ball. Just flatten this boy out. Pinch, 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 pinch. Into a little dumpling with the nose. It's got like a little facey face there. And just roll. But these buns are really filling anyway, Tay. So now when we had them, like when I made it for when we hung out with Courtney last year, like everyone couldn't even finish their bun, like their burger, just because how filling these buns were. So I was trying to make them like a little bit smaller. Because then these got to proof for like another hour. So like by the time these are done proofing, they'll be in the oven for about 15-20 minutes. And then they'll be nice and fresh. But I'll buy some more. Okay, Google, stop. These have feet. Well, they do have feet. They rose a little bit. You can see. They got some little feeties on it. Are they? Yep. Do those look like they have more feet than the other ones? They look a little bad.
It looks plumpier.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because the eggs on Thursday today just needed to be out maybe a little bit sooner, but that's probably why they didn't. The piece didn't really form. It's a little. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we'll turn the oven off. We don't need that for a bit. Let me just check the iPad. Because like I said, these are gonna have to sit for a while. Place into a sheet tray. Where did I put that parchment paper at? Oh, there it is. Right in front of my face and I couldn't even see. All right, and there's our buns that will be going into a little nap for a while, just due to time and and this was a bonus stream anyway, just to get them some fun in for you viewers. We're gonna just conclude the stream for now. Make sure to check the Instagram. I'll post pictures of what these look like, the final results. Do the exclamation point recipes. You'll be able to see the recipes that we followed today, and actually see what those buns look like. My Instagram actually has these buns previously made, so you can see those made in the past. But I do appreciate your time. Tomorrow we'll have another stream. Like I said, this was just a bonus one, just to get more time in. I do appreciate everybody's time. Tay, we'll see you later. Everyone else, you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening.